day, everyone. Welcome to this session. And this is kind of an important session because we're going to talk about why certification and what should a process of a good certification be. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nitin. I'm the CEO of Middle Earth HR. 30 years experience in the industry, in the space of HR and L&D. Been a visiting faculty with multiple global institutes. Let's come to Middle Earth. See, when Middle Earth started, we started with a mission of practical and joyful learning. And the process that we designed, which is the certification process, has been getting global recognition. Whether it's from training industry, whether it's from HR.com, whether it's from HR Capital Institute, whether it's from World HR Congress, the design we have been giving has been getting a lot of validation. So let me get down to the point. Why certification and what's a good certification process? Now, why certification? Why should you do certification? The answer is pretty obvious. Employees, when you apply for a job, the company which is going to employ you, look to validate you. Let's say I go to an interview and say, look, I'm Nitin and I have done all this work in, let's say, competency mapping. They'll say, good. But if you say, look, I'm Nitin and I have done a lot of work in competency mapping and I have got a global certification, the employer will feel, hey, this guy is validated. Second, I think this is a very important thing for any person, why certifications become important. It is not enough to do an academic qualification. It is important in today's time and space to continuously update yourself. And certification gives you that learning, updation, and tells your employers and people around you that you have a learning attitude. Third, I think the best part about a certification is it can help you get key career breaks. Now let's take a simple example, and I've seen people like this. For example, one of the people I was interacting with, 7-8 years in recruitment, wanted to move into HR business partnering, did not get the opportunity. He did a certification in HR business partnering, did the project work. With his 8 years experience and those project works, he was able to get a job as a HR BP. Lastly, but probably not the least, money. It's fairly simple. Over a period of time, certification keeps giving you critical breaks in your career. There was a study done by payscale.com in US about globally certified people. And the research showed that certified people were earning almost double of non-certified people. Partly, of course, it's the certification, partly it's the learning attitude. But certified people on the whole get a pretty high premium in the job market. Let me get down to a good process of certification. Today there are a lot of companies offering certificates, but some of them are not validated and you have to be a little careful. Let's look at the differences. A true global certification and a normal certificate. See, a normal certification, for example, projects. Certificate, which is normal, at the end of the certificate program, they give you a certificate. To be honest, that has no validity because you've not done anything to prove or validate your competency. When you do a true global certification, a certificate like Middle Earth HR offers, you have to do something practical and show your validity of your learning. Next, typically, a normal certification may be given by a small company in a single country, but it doesn't have a global validity. Middle Earth certificate is available in 10 countries, and some of the true global certifications like SHRM, etc., are valid in multiple countries also. Industry validated. Now, the other important thing is, have industry really looked at this certification? This trainer might be excellent, but unless you have industry validation, your certificate will not be recognized. Middle Earth certifications in the last 20 years have been validated by more than 5,000 companies. Even CII, India's premier industry body with more than 9,000 members, has validated Middle-earth HR certificate. In fact, we jointly run some certificate programs with CII. International recognition. Now, obviously, when you're saying it's global, the question is, what's your international recognition? Not just multiple companies recognizing it, our programs are validated for recertification credits by HRCI. We have won global awards. We are having an ISO certified process, and it has been validated by the CAMI Research Center, which is our sister agency. So our programs are internationally validated. So what is the process of certification? So what do we follow? Typically, Middle-earth's programs start with a 16-hour immersive classroom training over 2 days. Now here you get a lot of information, you learn the theory, and you also do some degree of practical work through small assignments during the classroom. But after you end is when a lot of learning starts in the second stage. We have a 24-hour guided project work. What do I mean by 24 hours of guided project work? You will be given a project, you will be given support, there is a coach, there is a mentor, there are project collateral which is given to you, sample projects, etc., tools and templates given to you. Now, by getting all this, you are able to practically do some project work. Subsequent to that project work, you submit your project, and obviously it is validated by global validators, and you get a global certificate. So, ladies, gentlemen, I hope this short presentation has given you what a good certification can do for you and how Middle-earth is a truly global certification process. And my request to you is, try to get a truly global certification process, whether it's Middle-earth, whether it's SHRM, whether it is ATD. Try to get good certification. Don't accept crap, a general certification which is of no use. So thank you, and I hope this presentation was useful. Thanks a lot, guys.